So I ran across this video and I wanted to play it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Maybe a little old, just kind of wanted to get it out there so people could see it, get the word out. But it really gives a good example of how Ripple is going to change the financial system, making payments on demand liquidity. And what I mean by that is I've heard people saying, um, we already have real-time payments. I can get on Cash App, Venmo, what have you. I can send money instantly. But what a lot of people don't know is that banks pre-fund money. Um, if you're ever get involved in trying to make extra money, doing investments, putting your money in ROI or what have you, um, and you know you're working with these people. There's a lot of scammers out there, and they'll use every trick in the book to try to scam you. And one of the ways that they've been using it is, if you tell them that you're kind of leery and you don't want to invest money into a site that you're not sure of or what have you, well, they'll try to convince you to use their money. And they'll send you a check, and you cash it, and you hope that the bank has your best interest out for you, and they don't. You cash the check, and 3 days, 5 days later, your bank account says the money's clear. And so you think that the bank is protecting you, and you waited that 5 days and that the money is there, and it's not. They'll come back 2, 3, 4 months later and tell you that that check wasn't any good, and then they'll take that money from you. They could take you to court if the money's not in the account, and what have you. So you can get in a lot of serious trouble if you don't know what you're doing with banks and financial institutions. And to me, that's deceptive. That's a deceptive practice by the banks, because you put your faith and your trust in them, and they don't have your best interest out. The 5 waiting days is not for your security, and it's not truthful. And so, Ripple utilizing XRP fixes that, because this new technology that's coming out, Ripple XRP, this digital coin XRP, is going to allow banks, it's going to allow people to actually transfer money back and forth in real time. It's on-demand liquidity. So there's no 5 days waiting. It's instant. And so this commercial does this tutorial does a very good job of explaining it better than what I can. So here you go.
At Ripple, we've talked a lot about the Internet of Value, our North Star of enabling money to move like information does today. But how does the Internet of Value translate into banking? It starts with your customers. Your customers' payment demands are changing, and the Internet of Value plays a large part in delivering on those demands. Across retail, SME, and corporate customers, as well as the emerging wave of platform-based businesses, they are demanding global transactions that are seamless, real-time, certain, and cost-effective. Yet today's global transactions fall far short of those expectations. That's because the current payments infrastructure is a patchwork of centralized networks, legacy technology, and different payment rails. It's disparate. The technology, systems of record, messaging, and rules are different from one network to the next. It's slow. It takes an average of 3 to 5 days to settle across the numerous intermediaries. It's error-prone. Failure rates are high and data flow between intermediaries is poor. And it's costly. Processing costs are high, an average of $25 to $35 for each payment. The downstream impact of these problems provides a subpar experience that's driving customers from your bank to fintech providers that can provide a better customer experience. We're solving this with RippleNet, which is the cornerstone of enabling the Internet of Value. RippleNet is a global decentralized network that brings together a diverse ecosystem of payments players for the first time in history. Let's look at what could be the fully realized future state of RippleNet, starting with the ecosystem of players who are categorized into two functional groups. First are network users. These are corporates, SMEs, small banks, and payment providers who only send payments. Second are the network members. These are banks and payment providers that serve as the foundation of the network as they process payments and source liquidity. Network members process payments through real-time settlement with bidirectional messaging. With RippleNet, banks and payment providers can process payments more efficiently through the pre-validation of every transaction to eliminate failures and through rich data attachments for every payment. It also provides payment certainty through the pre-disclosure of information prior to settlement to eliminate failures, and through atomic settlement that provides pass-fail processing across all intermediaries to avoid settlement leg risk. Network members can also source liquidity through access to an on-demand pool of liquidity through digital assets. RippleNet provides the ability to lower liquidity costs by being able to source liquidity on demand and reduce the amount of nostras required to make global payments. For network users, again, these are corporates, SMEs, small banks, and other payment providers, RippleNet provides a standardized API-based interface to originate payments through their banking partner. They can access across networks globally, they can send payments on demand in real time, they can attach rich data like invoices to any payment, and they can gain complete visibility into payment status and delivery timing. RippleNet is solving the inefficiencies of today's inefficient payments networks. It's standardized. The technology, APIs, rules, and governance are consistent across the network. It's fast. The technology provides real-time settlement and bidirectional messaging. It's certain. Atomic pass-fail processing eliminates payment failures. And it's low cost. High STP rates and flexible liquidity provisioning lowers processing costs. RippleNet is the first step towards bringing the Internet of Value to life through one frictionless experience to send money globally.
And that's what it's all about for me. If you notice that slide at the end that said eliminate pre-funding, um, that that right there is going to be really important, um, because banks deceive you by pre-funding, and they don't look. They're not looking out for your best interest. They're not looking out for your security. They'll pre-fund you the money, and you don't know it's pre-funded. You're trusting that your money's cleared, your money's good in your account. You're trusting what they say, and then they come and they try to take the money back, or they'll try to get the money any way that they can. Um, so that eliminates that. Ripple XRP is going to eliminate pre-funding. Um, it's gonna, people like JP Diamond, if they're not using the technology, um, then Ripple's gonna take over the banking system. Which I think JP Diamond, he's not dumb enough not to use it. But this is the future. Just wanted y'all to see this video. Hope it helps you be a little bit more informative about how the banking system works. Enjoy. Have a good one. I'll try to make some more videos, find some information, some more good information for people that aren't aware how the banking system works. Thanks.